we're running.
Okay guys, Travis asked me to walk you through the process of de-glanding, descenting a skunk, and this is going to be the first video. Originally we planned on going there on the K-State campus and actually bringing the skunks along and showing you how to do it, but there's always the possibility of a mistake, and that can kind of ruin your day. And what I was told is that during football season this time of year, the only people that really understand how bad this stuff can smell, they're playing football in Lawrence, not Manhattan. So we're going to do this on video and hopefully give you an idea of how to degland a skunk right out of the get-go. I've got 3 here. All 3 of them are different sizes. All 3 of them are worth deglanding. These are yearlings, and then this one is an adult male. So I use standard latex gloves, and I have stopped using high-dollar knives as the chance of making a mistake and ruining the blade. So I'm just using Stanley drywall utility blades, and we'll just get going on this big male. What you see here is I'm just going to make some cuts around the vent to begin with. A circular cut around the vent. And those glands will start to expose themselves here. We'll make that cut all the way around until the vent and the hair on the vent is clear. You can see we've kind of cleared all the fur around the vent, and now we're just going to trim that back around the tail. This is where you really want to use some caution with your blade. You can start to see the glands that are showing. These are the size of a large grape. We'll probably have about 1/3 to 1/2 ounce in each gland. We'll just continue peeling that back, and the glands just kind of lay out for you. You can see again they're just kind of laying forward. So I'll grab the skunk inside its vent and kind of pull forward slightly. And then make the cut behind the gland. Now what you're going to see is that on a male skunk, his testicles will be right behind these sacs, and you can also see we're exposing the back end of the intestine, and we're going to cut right through that to harvest these glands. And so we make that cut right through the intestines, and the glands are out clear. And there's no odor with this as long as the skunk was euthanized properly. The skunk has 2 ports on the inside of his anus that when he squeezes the muscles together, he can contract. This gland has probably 25 cc's or so in it, so we'll just set that aside for now. Normally then we'll take the fur off of the rest of the skunk. These skunks were spring catches, and so their fur doesn't have any value. We'll just discard them. The nice thing about discarding a skunk without its glands is you don't run the risk of having the trash can smelling like skunk for 2 or 3 days prior to. So we'll see if we can't just go through these a little bit faster to give you an idea how much time it should take to harvest the glands. And again, you can see this skunk is a much smaller skunk than the first one that we did, and the glands are holding just about the same amount. Let's set that one aside, and then we'll go to this. This is the smallest of the skunks, a young female. And you can see those glands are just a little bit smaller comparatively. So I've got these glands set aside, and the next video will show you how to extract the essence from the glands.